right, we actually have some nice weather here. So there are some, I guess, pop-up car events. Figured it's a good time to go see who's bringing their cars out early in the season. Clearly, with the E30 like this, I will not be taking it. So we're going in the daily driver Dodge Ram. It's not always that fun to take the truck to car shows, but till we can get this thing back on the road, that's all we have. So let's go see who's showing up today. So overall, this turned out to be a pretty good show. There was a lot of different variety here, which was pretty surprising considering it was a smaller event and pretty early in the season. I did know a bunch of the cars here, so I'm going to try to put maybe the Instagram page of the cars as I see them, just in case you want to check out any more of them. The Porsche here is actually the owner of the Tri-City Auto Labz, who was putting on the event. Of course, it was front and center. I don't know this other Porsche, and we've seen this Audi R8 a few times in different car show videos on my channel. This Challenger stood out to me. I don't know what's under this carbon fiber hood, but I thought the hood scoop was pretty large and kind of abnormal, so I was really curious what might have been done or what might have been under it. This car here on the end, I actually don't know what it is. But I did notice that it had this was a powder coated valve cover with a wrinkle texture similar to what I was trying to do on my E30 recently. And this Grom, it was hydro dipped for the carbon fiber effect on the front fairings, which I think turned out pretty nice. I don't know too much about these cars over here. They look like they're bagged. I wouldn't imagine that you could drive that low, but yeah, don't know too much about what's going on over here. This truck was probably the oldest vehicle at the show. It was pretty straight, and I liked the orange of it. It was nice and vibrant, but yeah, probably the oldest thing here. A couple drift cars did show up, which was, you know, it's always cool to see a track-focused car at these events and on the street. A few more cars showed up towards the end of the day. This Alpha, actually I really like the blue, and they're a pretty sporty car. A few more of our drag race cars showing up here, and then just a few more. I really don't like videoing in crowds when there's a lot of people, so I try to avoid cars that have a large crowd around them. But over to the BMWs. This is the first time of me seeing this white BMW in person, and now I can finally realize that the hood, it's a faded paint over the carbon fiber to reveal some of the carbon fiber. Never really knew what that was for, but I think it looks pretty cool now that I know what it's doing. And of course, a GTR. I did like the wheels on this. It seemed pretty unique. But yeah, just kind of a quick run through. Pretty good turnout, and hopefully there's some more coming up throughout the year. Overall, that was a pretty good turnout at the Tri-City Auto Labz event, but now it is time to get back to working on the E30. Hopefully it can make one of the future events in 2025.